Good evening, everybody. Welcome to season 2 of React at NLU Meg. Joining us today is our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Indrajit Dubey. As the year draws to an end and we embark on a new year in 2025, I'm sure prospective students who have a lot of dreams about how their future is going to pan out will have a lot of questions. Specifically, if you are interested in pursuing law and you wish to know more about it, ours is a fascinating and eclectic mix of courses that expands from BA, BBA to data science components integrated with law. So to give a bit more detailed insight, now I would shift the focus to our Vice Chancellor and have him discuss our pedagogy, our courses, syllabus, and what are the career pathways that students can have. Sir, I welcome you to the third episode of React at NLU Meg series. A lot of viewers are online, and viewers, if you have any questions, you can comment in the section below. I would ask them, and sir would be really happy to answer them. To begin with, sir, what's your take on how our university stands out from the others?
Thank you, Isha. Hi, everybody. Welcome to NLU Meg, the university which we have started last year in 8 July 2023. An academic session was started in last 10th July 2023. And in this short journey, we have actually tried to redefine the academic landscape, which is focused mostly on interdisciplinary studies of the law, and we are bringing the newer process of content creation, content delivery, and also we are in the process of introducing the concept of immersive learning. And as Isha was talking about the undergraduate, we have also a number of new innovation introduced in case of the postgraduate study also. So we call our university as a non-conformist university or futuristic university, wherein the student has an option to learn the subjects of their own choice. Unlike other university where if you join a particular program, they are set of subjects which you have to go through. Here also we have some regulatory compulsion. So apart from those particular regulatory compulsions, students can choose their own courses and they can design their entire program as they complete those particular program. In the university, we also focus a lot on the research aspect, and we say that in university research has been categorized into 3 components, that is theoretical research, futuristic research, and action research. And we believe the university of us is a research university where the student as well as the faculties keep on working on the newer frontier and the existing understanding of the subjects, where they are bringing the newer understanding and adding to their theoretical understanding in the process. I also like to say that in master degree, we are basically bringing the concept which is not been hard until now, like research-led courses. Then we are talking about the critical thinking, we are talking about the action research. So our postgraduate courses are mostly research driven than that of our taught courses.
Thank you for that detailed delving into how our courses are programmed. Sir, as a Vice Chancellor, what is the vision that you have for this university?
Well, we are talking, we are telling our university is a futuristic university, and let me tell you why we are calling it as a futuristic university. Now, as we progress into the exponential technology domain, today, the knowledge is no more a barrier. Let me tell you, university is actually founded into the 4 pillar until now in all across the globe, and I believe there is a lot of convergence on it. The first pillar is the information sharing, and we do the information sharing through our courses. And while we are delivering the courses, we also teach the student how to analyze those particular information, and those particular analysis that generally happen through the submission of the assignment, through the writing the papers, critical thinking, and all these particular issues. Third one is the research of the university, where university create the knowledge and contribute into that particular knowledge domain. And third one is how we are going to develop our interpersonal skill while we are in their university. That means we talk about the human face. Now the first 2 pillar is basically now taken over by the technology domain. If you want to get any information today, even you can get it into the internet of the things, or even you can use any kind of language model, either it's a Gemini or it's a ChatGPT or any other generative AI. You will get a lot of information accurate in that particular subject. In fact, this particular model also can help you to analyze those particular information. So in this context, the question is, what is the role of a university? Because if this particular skill set, which is otherwise used to be a focus for the university to develop, is already available in the domain or in the beyond the university system, where the university should focus today. And that's where the NLU Meg comes in. The philosophy of the NLU Meg is to create a non-conformist mind which can contribute to the creative economy. And if you say so, then in that case you need to get an insight, and then you have to all the subjects, and you have to build a newer subjects or newer theoretical processes. And that's how we wanted to build our university, where the student can get the access to large domain of understanding, and they can create a newer domain of understanding. Let me give you an example. So today, if you wanted to create a foundational model of any AI, or if you wanted to create an instrument like Alexa, which actually touch upon the different industrial processes, or even auto, which I was talking about, the foundation model through which you want to do the automation. There you need to have a knowledge across the discipline. It is not only the technological knowledge, but you need to have the knowledge in that particular discipline itself. And that's what the NLU Meghalaya is intended to provide to their to its student, to her student.
Yes, sir. One of our audience member, Claire_PVT, is asking, is there any vacancy post? Claire, I think you're asking about the job avenues, so you can check our websites. We frequently update if there are any vacancies. Moving on, sir, a lot of our prospective students, they wonder about the career prospects. So in that sense, how are our programs going to help them?
Well, see, we have a career development center, and I believe Isha has already done live session on those. And in our career development center, it is quietly defined, because we respect the career choices of each learner. So some of you might be interested to go to the corporate job, somebody might be interested to the public job, somebody might be interested to go into profession, somebody wanted to be entrepreneur. So we basically try to track your interest, and at the same time we create an opportunity for you so that you can start your internship in those particular domain to find out your interest, and accordingly you can be motivated and channelized to those particular domain itself. Now we have two interesting program in the university where we talk about the defer placement. Like if you wanted to join to the legal profession, then university will try to support for couple of years so that you can withstand into the particular professional domain. Or if you wanted to go for entrepreneurship, you can go for those particular entrepreneurship, and where the university can support to your incubation of the idea, or creating a prototype of your idea, or to incubate the firm which you wanted to promote. And suppose if you are not able to get your success in these particular two domain, the university will give you opportunity to sit again for your career, a particular career of your choice. So that way our career development cell is very innovative, and they are quite engaged with the student most of the time. Another feature I wanted to mention, that we have a very intense internship program, and over the 5 years in undergrad you will be in the internship almost 1 year plus time. So during this particular process you can really test your skill, interest, and where you want to proceed in your life. That is the ample time you get in this particular process.
Yes, sir. Sir, our audience members are questioning about the master's program. So, what are the specializations that students can take?
Well, at present we have a 3 master program. One is Master of Laws in Corporate Laws. Second one is Master in Laws in Criminal Laws. And the third one is Master of Science in Public Policy Analytics. So all these particular courses are focused to a particular domain. If you are interested in corporate law, then possibly you are going to learn the advanced processes in the corporate law, and mostly this is in a theoretical side. It is not an executive program. So if you are interested to be a researcher tomorrow, join into the academics or into the think tank, then these particular programs are very good for you. But these programs are not for corporate executives, because this program component, research component, is very high in compared to the teaching component. So the teaching component will be around 30%, but 70% of this particular component of this particular program will be a research component.
Yes, sir. Moving on to PhD, we offer a hybrid program also, and then there is a component wherein students can accumulate the credits and then earn a PhD. And they could be working and then pursue it, or they can come here and stay and then pursue it. So, a bit more insight into that.
Well, see, if you look into our PhD program, there is a number of tracks we offer into this particular PhD program. Let me tell the regular programs where the students are in the campus. It's a full-time program. They come through either fellowships which can get from CSIR, from the UGC, from any other funding agencies, nationally or internationally. And then there is a program which we call the professional development program, or the professional track, where if you are already in the job and you are in the profession, or you are engaged with the government jobs, you can also apply for those particular tracks. And in those particular cases, it is not necessary that you have to stay in the campus itself. But in both the program, you have to go through intense coursework, and these courseworks are quite customized, unlike many of the higher education institutes in the country. And it is not that these courses are regular postgraduate courses which has been offered in the university, but we basically design the courses which are around 600 level to 700 level. So 600 and 700 level are very, very specific courses which is attuned to the research, where you wanted to focus your research journey.
Yes, sir.
Furthermore, university also provides a scholarship for the researcher, there is an opportunity in the university that they can work, those who are joining into the regular track, in the university projects, because university runs number of projects in the different aspect and different field, right from the technology and law, technology per se, and also the social sciences. So there is a no restriction in the university that you have to do your PhD only in the law, but you can also choose many interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary domain for continuing the research.
Yes, sir. So for all our viewers, I would like to remind that our admissions portal open on 13th of January. So make sure to check it out. We are active on all the social media handles. Going back to our bachelor's program, there's an interesting component wherein data science has been integrated with law, and not many people in our country are familiar with it, and not many universities are offering such a program. So, what's the idea behind merging of data science and law?
Well, see, I think all of you are aware that data and automation is the order of the day, and as we are embracing the exponential technology, data is like a fuel to entire process. Now, one point of time, law has looked as a restorative right instrument. That means your right has been infringed, so you have to go to the court and then you have to litigate and restore your right. But as the society is progressing today, you will find the governance is one of the key components and which is bigger than the restoration of the right. So today, if you look into the law is more of a big data than that of a restoration of the right. Let me give some example. Now, many of you must have heard about the privacy, and the data privacy is one of the important concerns, because today the e-commerce, or for that matter the business decision, has been taken by the data analytics, and from where this particular data is being collected, this data is collected from the usage of the individuals, and when this particular data has been collected, it actually is subjected to the large number of the regulations. Now, if you wanted to set the regulation in the right manner, which can be the right governance instrument, then you need to have a large data analysis. And if you wanted to do that particular large data analysis for the purpose of the society, for the purpose of the business, for the purpose of the governance, then you have to have a clear understanding that how the data will be collected, data will be structured, at the same time data analysis can be automated. And that was the thought behind when we have introduced the program on data science, Bachelor of Science in Data Science and LLB. And what we also think that as we are going to progress into the societal process where we are embracing the technology very closely, we need to have a lawyer, or we need to have an administrator, or we need to have an expert into the business domain who are conscious in both the domain. So the expertise is required for the future, and why should I say future? It is possibly requirement for the today. And that was the thought behind to introduce this concept of data science.
Yes, sir. So another thing that prospective students, I think they would be happy to know that university really pushes students to take up internships from the first year itself, and it's a very intensive program wherein they have to do internship twice a year. So, what's the thought behind the internship periods, the extended period of internships?
Well, so let me tell you the structure. We have basically the twice in a year the internship. So first internship happen after this second trimester, because we have a trimester program here, and this is January and February. And again the student goes the internship in the month of June, and there is a 1 month internship. So if you look into total number of the weeks in the internship, it is a 12-week internship in a year. So first 2 month internship or 8 week internship is on the legal domain, and next 1 month or 4 week internship in the Pacific domain where you are studying the undergrad. Now this is very interesting aspect which we have introduced here. We call our undergraduate program not integrated law degree or bachelor's degree, rather we call it a dual degree program. What is the meaning of this? Meaning of the dual degree program is that if you are not interested tomorrow to pursue your career in law, your domain degree is as good to take it for your master's program or even the PhD, where the law will be your additional support in the learning process. So according to the UGC, the credit requirement for any degree is 140. So your domain here is 140, and you also get 140 credit in your law. So at the end of the 5 years, you are going to get 280 credits. Out of these 280 credits, almost 40% of the program are the advisory program, and in that particular advisory program, the components are like you can do the internship, you can write a dissertation, you can write the advisory courses, and all these particular advisory courses are actually out of the classroom. These are not taught courses. So what you can explore at the time, what is your interest, and how you can specifically build your skill in a particular domain where you are interested in. And that's the reason there is a large amount of internship component has been kept into the program, so where you can really test before you join into the workforce that where your interest is and how you wanted to shape your career. Similarly, in the advisory program, you can also explore your passion, like if you are interested to in the filmmaking, you can also try that particular thing through the advisory program. Or if you are interested in entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, you can do that. If you are interested in journalism, you can do this particular thing. So that's the reason the design has been created in a very flexible manner, so that it can attune the requirement of your own interest, it can serve the societal need or the job market need of tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. That was a detailed overview of the courses and programs that we are offering. As we are nearing the end of the Insta Live, one final question. Sir, the university being just 1.5 years old, we have made great strides and made a name for ourselves in the law field of education in India. How now, and with the year being ending and we are headed to a new year, how would you summarize or reflect on the leadership experience you've had in these 1.5 years of running a new university?
Well, thank you, Isha. This is really an ambitious project, the NLU Meg, and we call this university as a startup university. We have basically redefined the different fonts in the education, how the workforces tomorrow can cater the required societal need in the exponential and automation age, how we can focus on more on humanities into the digital age, how we can explore the market condition tomorrow, and which also we say that university is going to promote tomorrow the industry, because in the creative society, more and more with the automations, we need to have a lot of creative thinking and newer process to be introduced, so that within the automation framework we can have a human society which is compassionate for the life and the living of the people.
Thank you, sir. That would be a wrap. Stay tuned for further updates. Don't forget that the admission portals open on 13th of January. Sir, a last final word for the students to apply in our upcoming admission season.
So, friends, welcome to NLU Meg. Journey in NLU Meg will be an experience, and that I can guarantee. And the experience which possibly not available in many of the higher institute in the country and even internationally. So until you are in this particular university, you really cannot get that particular experience. And I will welcome you all to have that particular experience and join hand together to define the university of the future, which is NLU Meg. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.